Good morning, everyone. Okay, so this is my first time doing a YouTube video. I keep getting responses from individuals saying you should do a YouTube channel. So here I am. This is your girl Jaquetta from Southern Garden Culture. I'm here in the Alabama area, Phoenix City, and today I just want to kind of talk about when you're preparing your soil and kind of reusing it. Some mistakes that I have truly made. Well, I'm not going to say it's a mistake, but you may not want to do this because some plants aren't compatible per se with each other. So, what I found out today was I have my snow peas growing. And what I've seen so far is because I reused some of the soil that I had actually grown. Oh Lord, I can't even think that I've grown like watermelons and cantaloupes and stuff in. And so, as I look down at my snow peas, I'm going to flip the camera around. I see now. I don't know exactly what it is yet. Hopefully, it's just a cucumber, but I see a cucumber plant and I see a bunch of ants that have seemingly taken over. But anyways, cucumber. Hopefully it's a cucumber, but I see another plant in there and this is my snow peas. So hopefully it's not like a watermelon or a cantaloupe, that it is like a cucumber I can deal with. But there's another one here. Now, I know for sure when I planted these there wasn't I didn't drop any other seeds in them. So this has to be from reusing, recycling the soil. The same thing has happened over here, but in this other spot in my yard. But this is just where I kind of put some of the used soil at. If you look, I'm gonna turn it back around for you guys. You'll see I have a bunch of, I don't know what. Like I said, I can only assume it's either a cucumber or maybe a cantaloupe growing. The seeds must have I don't, remained dormant over the winter time and then decided to sprout now. So I have a bunch of them just kind of growing out of the dirt that I had moved from where I had a raised garden bed over here. So just kind of be careful or mindful or thoughtful when you're doing it. And I would say if you're going to reuse it, with something different, replace it with a crop that it is compatible with. So hopefully that those are cucumbers and that they'll be okay on this trellis or fencing or whatever you're going to call it here, and then it'll just grow up and I won't have any issues or whatever, because I don't want to move it. Moving it shocks the plant, and I'm just gonna see what happens. Hopefully it don't kill my snow peas. I don't need that, don't want that, but hopefully it'll just grow with it and get along with it and I'll be fine. But that was just one of the things I kind of want to touch on, as well as a lot of us like to mix our own soils. Well, lesson learned. I was trying to be cheap. And so I just got like a topsoil. I liked it because it was like kind of grounded a little bit thinner. But what I didn't realize was it had like larvae in it. And so what happened was, once the water, touched that dirt over time, they hatched. And so in this garden bed over here, I have a lot of little flies. They're either white flies or gnats. Probably a mixture of both in here. And then see what they're doing? They're eating up everything. And it's so many of them, it's kind of hard to get control of. So eventually what I think I'm going to do is just pull the stuff out the bed and put them in what I call my little bucket babies. They're on my porch, and try to get some control over this bed first before I plant anything else in it. And the crazy part about it, I did that with a lot of my raised beds. So like these little bugs are eating the heck out of my food. So this year it's not looking like I'm going to have a whole lot to sell because everything is getting eaten up. But that's a lesson that I learned. I won't do that anymore. Next time I'll just what I started using now is the Pro Mix, Miracle-Gro Pro Mix. I actually like it. It's pretty neat, and that's what I've been using now. It's expensive, but I don't have to worry about all that extra stuff coming with it. And I'll show you some of my little bucket babies. Here's my bucket babies. So this is a dragon cayenne pepper. This one as well. These are tomatoes. I planted too many tomatoes, didn't realize it, but those are my tomato bucket babies. This right here don't look like much of nothing now, but it was a these are oh Lord, cabbages. And I took them from one of the beds over there because again they were being eaten up so much, and I think I can control it in a bucket better versus that large massive bed. Right here I have my garden beans, and they're growing in the bucket. These are, don't remember, some type of pepper, but they're in buckets as they'll be in buckets eventually. Once they get a little bit bigger, I'll put them in the 5-gallon buckets. But from now on, because I don't have a whole lot of yard space and I would like to have a little bit of yard room to walk around in, I'm just going to put them in buckets. Sorry, that was like a bee in the back. Put them in buckets. But since this is my first channel, I'll kind of give y'all a brief glimpse of what my backyard looks like. Ooh, that is a big something. I don't even know what that is, but I don't know if y'all can see that. I can barely see it on the screen, but this is what my yard looked like. Those are tower gardens that I have. More pepper plants. Ooh, kale in the background. Mixed. I forgot what it's called. Start with an M, but it's like a mixed salad. Spinach, carrots, mint plant. There's another mint plant over there. Just some herbs and other mint plant, a chocolate mint plant there. Up on top of the smoker is lemongrass. My herb bed don't look too pleasant right now because I actually harvested a lot from it, but I have parsley, Thai basil, a couple of roses that I'm hoping are going to grow back, lemon balm, garden sage, chives, and then there's a rosemary bush right there. That's empty space, and I kind of want to use that space for my baby's trampoline. And these right here are my cantaloupes and watermelons. And then back there is my grapevine. I've had that. This is the second year I've had it. I think it was a 2-year plant when I bought it. Not really sure. but this year it's actually producing fruit. And over here I have a blueberry bush. This one is the second year I've had it. Can't remember how old it was when I bought the plant, but it's starting to produce. And this one I just bought this year. And this right here is a raspberry bush. Cucumbers and zucchinis are on this row, and then more cherry tomatoes. So that's pretty much it for everything that I have going on back here. I will try to keep you guys, updated, so we can kind of learn as we go. If anybody have any tips or any advice, it would be appreciated. I'll share what I know with you guys. You can share what you know with me, and we just kind of go from there. Like I said, this is the first time I'm ever done a YouTube channel, so hope it wasn't too bad. But thank you for watching, and you guys have a great day.